The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and 7. Throwing is Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. It's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Strike, strike.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. After 6 kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Green Jack. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
95. 10.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Haversick, good with the extra point. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the carry, it's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Torrey Taylor now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Block 40. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. Shermark Turner at time on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
Down. 45. Wide. 560. Set, huh?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Brings up third and 6.
Ready up.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set, hut. Red, 33. Yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throw! And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Smash. Set. Yellow. Quick. Cut.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Claude Ray. Set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Havlicek good with the extra point. And the Packers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Chicago. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd and 4. Here's Williams. Moving outside. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Ready. Shot. Yellow. 22.
Love will give it up on a pop pass. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about crazy.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Ready.
Now Love will get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
10 cycles.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Come on. Set. 45. White. Set.
To throw is Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Ready.
Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To throw is Williams. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10.
Vegas! What is on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing again, Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Ready, set. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ultra, down. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ready.
On first down, it's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Pass caught. It's Golden.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. approach, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Packers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run with Jacobs. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Let's go now. Set, go.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. On now is Lucas Havlicek for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Their own 35-yard line.
striker. Check striker. Ready, set.
They'll give this to Vidal. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Nick Cross. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Come on, set. Block 40. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's caught by Golden, right side. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set cut. Set cut.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
14 more yards.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
53. Ready.
A handoff, and this is Vidal. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Down. 45. White. 10 cycle. Cut.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's into the end zone. Imani Vidal. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
What is going on?
Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Williams to the air once more. Loveland open right side. He's got it.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
first down, Chicago.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
What is that?
Back to the ground after the penalty. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and 11.
95.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.